Greetings and welcome to another episode of the Dumpster Finds of 2014. Oh, and yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. This week is another Field Destroyer week. Just stay tuned and we'll show you what I found. Hello and welcome back. I'm here with another massive haul thanks to GameStop and Field Destroy Day. This is my second Field Destroy Day, which is beautiful, Field Destroyer week, I guess you should say, because I'm going to find more of it and I know it. So, I wasn't expecting to find anything last night, as normally it's the day to empty everything. So I decided to go back, to the one in behind the one plaza, and take a look. And I move a couple boxes, and I find all this stuff. Plain as day, all on top. All I had to do was move a couple boxes. It's all sitting there. So I started going through it, and I automatically pick up a couple things. I pick up this awesome universal AV cable. This is also an HD cable, so when you switch it, it goes from HD TV to regular TV. And it has the S-Video cable in there as well. It's a really nice cable. This will run you about $15 in the store. And I was just there last week, so I seen these and what they run for. Same deal with this one. This one is Xbox 360, Xbox, PS3, and the Wii, but it's only component cables. So it has the video, the audio out, and the S-Video. It doesn't have the HD TV option, but still, it's nice, because you can always use these to hook up multiple systems in your house. So we have those. So I throw this in a box, and I'm very excited at this point because I knew what was down there. I keep digging a bit, and I come up on these. More headsets. More headsets. We have this one, we have this one, and we have this one. This one is in pretty bad shape, so I'm probably just going to use the cord from it. If you do want this, it has the older style plug on it, on the bottom there. It's in okay condition. It's just pretty beat up, and I could see why they put it in the Field Destroy. So if nobody can use this, I'll put it in my parts bin, because I can always use this stuff for parts. There's plenty of stuff I can use for parts. We have another Xbox 360 headset here. This one has the mute button on the bottom. It's attached to the cord here. So you got this, and then you have the Mad Catz one. This one's actually in better condition than the one I found a couple weeks ago. If you viewed that video, you'll see the Mad Catz stuff there. And this one's in pretty nice shape, so I think I'll rebuild this one and use some parts from the other one. I just have to go out and get a new tube of epoxy, because negative 20-degree weather and epoxy does not mix well at all. Thanks, Mother Nature. So I throw those two items in the bag, and I'm digging a bit. And I come up on another bag. And this one is another plug-and-play, plug-and-charge kit. Battery is perfect. It's not cracked, it's not maimed, there's nothing wrong with it. You can plug it in right now to an Xbox 360 controller. Hooks right up. No problem. Then we have the charge cable, not snipped in any way. Perfect. Put that back in that bag there. So I start digging a bit more, and I come across this. Now this is pretty cool. I'm not a fan of Android tablets or anything, but this is what this is for. Well, when I picked it up at first, it was out of the box and sitting near the bottom. I thought it was a PlayStation 3 controller because it looks like it. So I picked it up, then I found the box, then I found the manual for it, then I found the sleeve for it. It was all there. There's just one issue with the controller. It's missing a plastic piece here. This little plastic piece. It's not sharp around the edges here. It's got the keyboard and game mode you can switch between, which is really nice if you're messing around on your tablet and you want to switch between the switch to the keyboard mode, and then switch to the game mode if you need to. So this is the only issue here, and I can fix this with some tape and maybe a couple other things to put inside here. If you really want to go far, you can also fiberglass it. Some people like doing that. I don't, but this is pretty nice. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the button pad. This is Bluetooth. It is wireless, and yes, it does work. I plugged it into my PlayStation 3, and a little bit later, I'm going to put a Bluetooth dongle into my computer, fire that up, and connect this to my computer to see if I can get a reaction from it. Usually, I have no problems with these controllers. They're always perfect. They just crack a couple things here and there and try to deter you from getting high price items. I haven't checked the price tag underneath the tag of the Field Destroy, but I'm guessing something like this will probably go for around 20 bucks in a store. So this was a pretty nice find. Well, we have that. And I look a little bit deeper and I find this little weird looking thing, and I look at it and I look at it and I look at it, I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh, I know what this is. This is a wireless headset for the PlayStation 3. It took me a minute, but I found out what it was real quickly. It's missing this piece here that goes around your ear. I could just take some chicken wire and some rubber and run it around there, and it'll hook fine on your ear. But I'm going to turn this on, and as you can see, it powers up, no problem. It's flashing green. It flashes red when you have it charging. So this thing is really, really nice. There's nothing wrong with the speaker or the microphone. I tested it last night. It's in perfect condition. Works great. And it came with the box. The USB charge cable in here is brand new, and so is the manual. Awesome. It's like 30 bucks. I needed a new one because my other one seems to be cutting out at random intervals. So, this is perfect. It's right up my alley, and I'll be holding on to that. I started digging a little bit deeper, and I found this controller that was smashed to shit. I kind of moved it out of the way. It was pretty nice. It was this smoke black color. I moved that, and then I found these big motherfuckers sitting right above that. This big old honkin' son of a bitch is a power brick for an Xbox 360. Why in the fuck would you need something this large to power a console? This is 5 pounds in my hands. I can build a wall with this and a couple other ones. I could put cement in between these. I mean, this even has its own indicator light to tell you what the fuck is going on in there. That's how large and retarded this thing is. There's no need for this thing to be this large. It's a power strip. It's a box that goes to a console. It is not a high-powered computer. It is a console. Fix this, Microsoft. Fix this. No more of this. You don't use this in the modern age. The Sega Genesis, with this big-ass box, is much smaller in comparison to this, which is fucking sad. That's sad. But then again, if you were to fix this, you would probably make it bigger at this point. Because you are making some dumb decisions. So we have this one, and I look a little bit farther down and I found another one. Another Field Destroy order. This one's a little lighter, about 2 pounds lighter, but it's still fucking huge. Where do you put this when you try to plug in your Xbox? That's what I want to know. Where the hell do you put this thing? It's enormous. It's got its own cooling vents in it. Its indicator light. There's no reason, none, that anything needs to be plugged into something this large. We live in the year 2014. There's no reason that this should even exist. but I have both of them. So I have both of them. They're both complete. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just fucking massive bricks. And they take up this entire box. I mean, they're that large. So enough about that. Let's move on to something different here. I dig a little bit farther underneath these, and I find a box with the same controller that I just seen that was smashed. It's in the box. Now I'm thinking when I open the box, it's going to be smashed a little bit, right? Because Field Destroy. But no, nothing wrong with it. You take it out of the package, set the package down. I plugged it into my PlayStation 3 last night, fired right up, and started playing games. Here's my issue with it. What, why, what the fuck is this? Who designed this controller? Why is this around? Why? No, you don't do this. This is bad design. I have dealt with a lot of black market crap in my day, but this by far takes the cake for some of the biggest crap that I've seen on a controller. If I'm holding my controller when I'm playing a PlayStation, my hands are going to be like this. Right? This thing, you have to have your fingers here. And you can't just tap the buttons. See, if I tap the button, I'm actually not pressing the button in. You gotta fucking push the button in as hard as you can, like you're pulling a pin on a grenade. What the fuck? Who does this? Who does this? Bad controller design. So we have this. It's nice. The only really stupid part about it is these back trigger buttons that just pissed me off because I don't like this. This bothers me, and how much play you have on the button is highly annoying. I mean, look at this. Look how far down I gotta push that just to get it to actually activate. You don't do that. And I really hope whoever produced this controller learned their lesson with it, because it probably was a big flop. And I just went into GameStop the other day. I seen these running for 15 bucks a piece. $15. It's crazy. It's just insane, man. 15 bucks for this? You guys are crazy. I have a couple more bits of information here for you. And some more Field Destroy stuff. So, I found this tin, if you viewed my other videos, in a dumpster a couple weeks ago for Gears of War, and it's got the booklet and the manual in it. I didn't have the games at the time. And I said in the video that I'd actually go out and purchase these games. Well, it just so happens that I opened a bag that was next to this Field Destroy stuff, and here's a Gears of War Platinum Edition. Hell yes, I'm expecting 2 disc 2s. Nope. It has the campaign in it, the campaign, whatever you want to call it. We have the bonus disc on the bottom here, and you have the manual. And it's in the gray platinum case. It's in perfect condition. There's nothing wrong with it. They just threw it out. So this and this will be going for one money. Please contact me. If not, I'm going to be putting this up on eBay in the next week or so. One last thing before we go. A few weeks ago, if you viewed my other videos, you'll see that I come upon my first Field Destroy, and there was a Afterglow Xbox 360 headset that was pretty beat up. I needed a lot of parts to fix it, and those parts were either not available, or you couldn't find them, or you had to ship them from a different country, and that would have taken a whole month to get here. So I decided to put it in a bag and save it, because, you know, sometimes they might throw another one out, they might not. It depends on what they're feeling. Well, it just so happens that GameStop decided to throw out another Afterglow headset, and this one was intact. The only thing wrong with it is they broke the little part where the rivet was, where you can swivel the headset itself. So they broke that, so it wasn't the whole assembly. So what I did was I took the parts from that, the last headset that I had, unassembled it, took the core out of it, and then I took the part there and put the new stuff all back in it, glued it all back together, made sure it was stable, it wasn't going to come off or anything, and I now have an official Xbox 360 Afterglow wired headset. This thing is awesome. It's in blue, which is one of my favorite colors of LEDs. And it's got this clear thing for the top of your head. You press the mute button, and on the controller there's this little LED that lights up on the indicator here. It's pretty cool to tell you, you know, I'm on mute. It's got the volume button here. Really nice. It's running for 25 bucks in GameStop. Again, I went to the one GameStop that had this controller, all this stuff in it, a couple days ago to go out and, you know, get some games for cheap. I mean dirt cheap. And, you know, I seen these on the shelf. I looked at them and I just laughed. Because who in their right mind is going to spend that much on this? This is third party. It's not worth $25, $30 in some other stores. You know, it's really nice though. I can't complain. You want to know why I can't complain? I found this in the dumpster, and I repaired it myself, and it works like a charm. Plugged it right into my Xbox 360 Afterglow controller that I found a few weeks ago. Plugged that into my computer. Windows recognizes, hey, you got a microphone and a speaker. And then you bring up the little mixer, and you can talk into it. So it's in perfect A1 condition, works 100%. Awesome finds this week, and I'm really hoping that I find another one this Sunday. It's going to be one heck of a day. There's a lot of stuff going on this weekend because I'll be going to GameStop on Saturday over in the next town over, the one where I raided the last dumpster a couple weeks ago, to buy a couple things because they have all my PSP stuff there. So I have to take a look at what they have, and then Sunday morning I'm going out to the flea market to see what they have and see if I can buy some stuff on the cheap side so I can have it for my collection. I'm starting a small collection that I can play. Most of the stuff I've just collected over the years from owning all these systems, and they've stayed with me for a long time, so it's pretty cool. Be sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And I want to thank you for watching the Dumpster Finds of 2014 with me. There'll be a new episode, I think, next week. Hopefully there's some good stuff in there. So, again, thanks for watching, and you have a great day.